Zoe is the handler for the slaves that I've moved back and forth. Yes, go to Straight Street.
Hold on, what's up, dude?
I think I'm
Good,
missing
bro.
I'm missing those little shit.
She says, these three gentlemen are here to join the festivities tonight. The bartender grabs some more drinks and hands them to all three of you, or to the remaining two of you.
I very gingerly take mine, like with like the number of fingers required to pick it up.
Yeah.
And I just go and I just hand it to Gonad Blighter.
Thank you, good sir.
Enjoy. You need to keep your strength up.
So you guys are drinking your ale, enjoying yourself, kind of relaxing, and you guys hear the the crowd. They're all like being rowdy. Everyone's kind of having fun, enjoying themselves. And then Zoe comes out, and she says, "It's 20 silver or 20 gold to get in on tonight's fight." And she says, she looks at Godad and says, I'm guessing he's the one who's fighting.
And we're both me and I look over at Starfield and I'm like, and I look over to Zoe and I'm like, yeah.
She says, okay, all right. So 20 gold. You guys get 50% of the earnings for the night for each fight that he fights. We're only doing 2 fights tonight. So if he beats the first guy, he can move on to the second fight. If he doesn't beat that first guy, you guys don't get any gold then. So she says,
Got it.
They're kind of stiffed out.
Question.
He goes, yeah. She says, yes, go Nad.
So is this like a fight to the death kind of thing?
She goes, no. It's till knockout.
Oh, okay.
And you're well,
I have a hard time stopping right up to that point. Sometimes I go a little beyond that point.
She says, fighting to the death is bad business.
Oh. So what happens if I accidentally kill somebody?
You lose all earnings for that night.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so Gonad Blighter, please don't mess this up for us because this is the whole point of being here.
Mechanically, John, it's actually difficult to outright kill someone without saying I am slitting their throat or stabbing them through the heart type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, mechanically, as long as you withhold from saying I keep hitting them until they die,
they will be unconscious much.
I have a very hard time not saying those things.
Okay, so she slides past you guys and heads out and jumps on top of the table and.
Oh wait, whoa! Hold on a second, Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get too far into this, do we even have 20 gold among the three of us?
I was just wondering that myself.
Because I'm light now. I've got 10.
I've got 15.
Okay, well we can make it then.
Has some silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what I have.
You probably have gold.
Yeah,
I had gold.
You've got
gold.
Oh,
Matt.
Gonad Blighter, I'm looking at you. I'm like, I think we're gonna walk out of here with more than what we walked in with.
Okay.
All right, so we're okay. I just wanted to make sure before we got into the whole thing, and they're like, pay up, and we're like,
Yeah. So
you guys have the 20 gold that you guys want to put in.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
JD.
I'll put in my 100 copper.
Yeah, nice.
Which is
high stakes, high roller. JD, can you look at my core and look down at my equipment? And is that 15? Is that gold with next to the kind of hourglass shape? GP?
Yes.
Yeah, that's gold, Matthew.
Yep, that's gold.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, you have. So go ahead and
That goes to 0.
10. Yeah, pull 10 out.
Oh, okay. So down to 5.
So you're down to 5.
right.
I mean, how are you guys going to do it? Do you guys want to just do it evenly, or do you want to give up 15 of your gold and then he
So
gets?
I think Matthew and I splitting it, since Gonad's actually the one fighting, is probably
Yeah.
a good way of doing it.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, except I kind of lean over to Gonad Blighter and I'm like, hey man, are you gonna put some money on yourself? Is that something that you're thinking about doing?
I don't know, but if I give you 10 silver, can I have one of your gold? I just want one piece of gold.
I kind of look kind of confused and like shrug, and I'm like, sure, buddy. And I kind of hand him one of my gold and accept 10 of his silver.
Thank you.
If
So
I give
now
you,
I have one piece of gold.
if I give you,
I only have
if I give you a 10 tens, do you have a $100 bill? I've never actually had a $100 bill before.
Right.
Matthew, add 10 SP
Yeah, to your sheet.
Okay, got it.
and subtract one gold.
Got it. Yep. All right, so buddy, you didn't really answer my question. Does that mean are you going to put some money on yourself? You know, since me and Tarfiel are kind of covering you on this on the actual admission, are you going to try to walk out of here with some winnings?
Gonad Blighter will put it all on Gonad Blighter.
There you go, buddy. Yeah, man, you're really going to come out of here.
That makes two of us in the party that are now broke.
Yeah, nice, man. I'm okay. I'm gonna kind of play it safe. I just want to get out of here without screwing everything up.
Okay, so I've got Matt and Lucas, or Leviticus and Folan giving 10 gold each, making
Yes.
20 gold.
Right.
So that's the fee to get in, straight fee. So you guys won't see any of that back.
Yep. How much can we expect on a match?
Yeah.
And
What are the odds on Gonad Blighter?
Pretty good. I mean, the odds are against him because he's new, so no one knows how skilled he is. So everyone's gonna be putting their money on the other guy, most likely.
Gotcha. Cool.
So if you want, Leviticus, you could put some money in on him as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, 3 for 3, man. Just
So
zeros across the board. Let's do it.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm putting my 10 silver on Gonad Blighter.
10 silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I put my 1 gold and 9 silver on myself.
You said 1 gold and 9 silver.
I really hope they don't have some kind of freak giant guy coming in there that breathes fire.
All right. So, okay. No, Gonad.
I want to go in there.
So, Zoe comes out. She looks at you guys and says, "Come on! You got to give your fee and put your bets in before this starts."
Yeah, we're done. We're ready.
Table and says, "The festivities are starting," and hang on, guys, hang on, real quick, yeah. And she ends up. All of the people end up leaving where they are, and they form a circle down in the bottom section here.
In this corner,
So,
weighing in at some amount of weight.
Stones. They use stones in this world.
yeah, they use stones.
Weighing probably more than a few stones.
So, all right. So the Zoe says, "Put your bets in," and this guy is the one taking bets right now. So you guys can go in and put those bets in. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys place your bets in. You see a bunch of nobles going over there, putting their bets in, coming back over, and getting ready to watch the fight.
I'm in the over here by this table, and I'm humming the war song of my people that I remember.
Amping yourself up.
Child. Yeah, amping myself up for the fight. Na na na.
No.
John,
Yeah, I look over to Starfield and we recognize the tune and we're like, oh yeah, and we kind of hum along with them like to ourselves.
In our heads, we sound amazing, but everybody else is looking at us like, "What the
Totally off pitch and like
hell?" Like we sound awesome. We're like, "What are we doing here? We should start a band." So good. And then everybody else is like, from their point of view, they're like,
no,
we're
you
like,
shouldn't start a band.
How we actually sound.
everyone's just like putting wax in their ears.
All right, I'm ready.
So Zoe says, "All right, all bets are in. All bets are in. First round is fighting." She announces that Vane to come out. She gives all the stats and says weighing in at so and so stones, or he's won the last 3 fights in a row. Give it up for Zat.
That?
Yeah, Zat. That's his name.
Okay.
And he comes out and he's like, yeah! And everyone around him is like, yeah! F him up, yeah! And then Zoe announces, our contender is no Blighter.
I lean over to Starfield and I'm like, Zat sounds like his mother was part of the homeowners association or chair of the homeowners association, was part of the yacht club.
No reaction.
I'm like, I'm like elbowing Starfield. I'm like,
Please don't touch me.
You guys aren't actually next to each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're.
I did that while I walked over and I was like,
Okay. Okay. So John, you move in, and Zoe says, "This is a fight. No rules. Besides, no weapons, and not to the death."
Oh, geez.
And then she says, "What are you boys waiting for?"
Weapon.
And that's when he charges at you.
I
Go ahead and roll initiative.
do something really cool.
You roll for initiative because that's how fights start.
All right, roll.
and I'm like, whoa, he rolled for initiative.
Holy crap! Did you see that?
Click initiative, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
Great.
Okay. Let me. There's a way that I can roll. All right. Okay. So he runs up to you and he swings at you. All right. He is going to try and hit you.
Okay. I just bring up both my arms as high as I can, and I just bring them down right on top of his skull.
Just like Berserk, just like Guts.
Yeah, and I put so much force into my attack that it would be a miracle if he survived.
Okay. So, what is your AC, John?
I have no idea what that is.
Armor class, top center column of your character sheet.
Top center. Oh, that is 16.
Okay. So he kind of catches you off guard.
Oh crap!
He goes in low underneath the arms.
And he kind of, you can tell that he's been brawling for a while because you don't have any sword right now. You placed your sword back in the inn before you came out here, and he comes in and he fakes a right-hander and uppercuts you, dealing 4 damage to your HP.
All right, I'm in Barbarian Rage, and I use Savage Attacks.
So 13. So you go to hit him, and you swing. You go to swing at him, and he just kind of knocks it out of the way
Ugh, jeez.
easily.
I wonder if my teammates,
Nah.
right now in my head, I'm thinking, I wonder if my teammates could possibly assist me in some way.
I'm standing there. I'm standing there. I'm looking over to Starfield, shaking his head, and I'm just kind of shaking my head, being like, "This is not working out like I hoped."
All right, so
It's the unspoken rule of fights is you don't get interference from the audience, John.
Okay.
It's not WWE.
God's cheating.
what's your AC again, John?
it's like 48. No, it's 16.
16.
Do I need to move my my hit points down by 3?
Yes. Reduced by 3 from that last. No, 4, because he had an additional one. So, so you go in to hit, and he kind of just like taps it out of the way and comes in and hits you right under the gut, hard. And the amount of damage you take is.
But now you're raging.
So it's 3.
So take 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, so without the rage, it would have been 6.
Yeah, it would have been 3. You take half damage when you rage.
All right.
So
you have it after the roll.
Yeah.
All right, my turn, right?
Thank you, Lucas. Yep. So your turn. Go ahead. What do? You just got hit in the gut for 1 damage.
I find that I have been knocked back, and I am laying up next to this person that doesn't seem like the world would be worse off if he would just find his unfortunate end. So I grab him, and I pick him up by his feet, and I just throw him at. Well, you can't use a weapon, can you?
I mean, is a person a weapon? Just go punch him, John.
Okay.
Punch him good.
All right. I don't do that. What I do is I go towards this guy, and I just freaking try to clock him as hard as I can.
Which guy? The brawler you're fighting, or someone in the crowd?
Yeah, the guy I'm fighting.
Okay. So move back to be in range with him.
Okay.
Okay. So you try and hit him again, right? So roll die 20.
All right. So I click strength again.
Click strength again for right now.
Man, he is not rolling good.
He blocks again. Like he literally, and then he steps back from you and turns his back to you and goes to the crowd like, "Come on!" He's like dancing around you, and he gives up. He holds his turn this time. So it's your turn again, John. His back is to you, going like, "Come on!"
Okay, I'm seriously contemplating fleeing. At this
Hey, Gonad Blighter, his back is to you.
Okay. I still think like it might be, now that he's not looking, now might be the best chance I have to escape. Okay, so I've got my hand axes still on my person.
Not in this fight.
Like it was just gonna stab him with my hand axe. All right, so now that his back is to me, I regain composure as quickly as possible, and I roll again on strength.
Move in on him. You got to be within adjacent to him to actually attack him.
All right, I roll again on strength. Boom.
Hey.
There you go.
All right, so he's got his back turned, and he's going like, "Ugh," and you come up and you just clock him in the back of the head.
Yep.
And roll damage.
Boosh. What's this guy's health points and his AC?
You don't know, John. You just got to beat him until he goes down.
Tells you that kind of stuff. So he takes 4 damage.
Dang.
He kind of like turns around and starts to like back up a little bit, kind of dazed.
Okay. I as early as possible, I try to go for the crotch.
Okay. Called shot to the crotch.
Going for the groin shot.
Go ahead and roll.
Groin shot. This should definitely put him down, unless he's already been conditioned against this. Did I roll? I think I did.
Yep, you did. It's a 16.
16. So are you kicking or punching?
That's going to be a kick.
Okay, so he starts to back up and you like run and smack. And he takes it full on to the groin.
All right.
And,
4 damage. Plus an extra probably with the groin shot.
oh, it's gonna pretty much like put him out a little bit. So he he ends up kind of stumbling back here. He's like crouching over.
Okay.
As you move closer, this guy moves forward. Or he doesn't even move forward. He just kind of kicks at your feet, trying to trip you up.
I make an attempt to flee for my life.
Our money you're losing.
Trying to do
Yeah,
that.
thereby forfeiting any winnings we could possibly get out of this entire endeavor.
I was terrified by the addition of a second attacker.
He wasn't attacking. He was just being an involved audience member.
All right, no. I reconsider fleeing, and I go in for the finishing blow on my enemy, and I roll again if I can do that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
All right, so this guy's on the ground, right?
Yeah.
He's like kind of on his knees, and he's like, ugh, and you come up and you grab him by the top of the head, and your knee plants into his face. You bring your knee up as you bring his head down. How much? Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll damage.
Actually, no, 4 damage. Yeah. So his nose starts to bleed out all over the place, and his entire body just goes limp.
KO!
His entire body goes limp, and he kind of just like lays on the ground there.
Yeah.
As that happens,
A little bell rings. Ding, ding, ding.
this guy comes in out of nowhere and starts to beat the shit out of you from behind.
What? That's not. That's against the rules, isn't it?
Not what we signed up for.
So he attempts to.
He tries to.
He tries to swing at you, but because you're moving to like deal with the guy, he misses every time. And all of the other people in the crowd are like, yeah! They're all cheering. They're loving it. They're loving it. So before you do anything, John, because we're out of combat now.
All right.
What do Luke and Matt do? What do you guys do when you see this occur?
I would like to. I take stock of the devolving situation in the ring. I will step lightly over to the bookie, and I will ask him very quickly if bets are canceled if audience interference is had in a fight.
I already won.
He says the guy is already down. New round.
New round?
All right, and then I will look at Leviticus and just go, nope. Just
Like we can't intervene?
yeah, nope. This is fight 2. Remember, he said
Crap.
2 fights.
Because I was about to jump in.
Yeah,
or
I know, me
whatever.
too. But I'm like, I want to make sure we get our money at the end of this. So
Right.
Yeah.
So it's up to Gonad Blighter to take down this guy too.
While they've been discussing this, I have been finding a more advantageous position. In
No,
there.
you're still there.
circling around.
You're still John. You just turned around and noticed the guy swinging at you. And
Right.
it's all air.
I make an attempt to gauge his oncoming attack and use some sort of judo move to grab his arm and toss him into the wall, which is like right here.
So you're trying to grapple him?
Yeah, and grapple and and just smash him into the wall.
Okay. So for a grapple, I believe that's going to be athletics.
Athletics, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh darn.
So click on athletics.
Okay. Hey, I've got athletics. All right.
You
So
should be pretty good in this, yeah.
Yeah, you should be pretty, this should be pretty easy.
I'm clicking athletics. Boom.
Oh, well, should.
Yeah.
The operative word there.
Yeah.
Although it is technically opposed by the other guy's athletics and or acrobatics, so could still work. Grab him.
Yep, John, you do manage to grab him, barely.
All right.
So you were able to grab him,
Okay.
and you say you throw him into the into the wall. Thank you, Lucas, by the way.
To the southern wall.
Okay, so you throw him into the wall, and he kind of lands. He lands on his back, or he lands kind of like on his neck and his upper back. And this guy comes around and starts to try and swing at you.
All right. I look at the bookie and I'm like, this is getting ridiculous. And I go to Leviticus and I'm like,
Yeah. Okay.
you have your signal to go forth and be punched.
So I jump in. I do like I run. I dash in and I do a jump and I roll. And I jump in front of the guy between this guy and the Blighter.
So go ahead and roll for athletics. So that's going to be under your saving throws tab.
Yeah, athletics.
Oh damn.
Got
The crits.
So you literally you look over at Folan, and Folan's like no, go take care of this, and you're like and you just start to all of the people on the outside here, they don't even see you. You're so fast.
Like battle system engaged. Like crosshairs and stuff.
So my intention is to pull out my short sword.
And he says, "I got one of those too," and he pulls out a sword himself.
Shit. I wasn't counting on that.
I will hold my action to firebolt the next NPC that tries to jump in the ring.
The guy's going, I quit, and you grab him by his shirt, and you just start to pound him in the stomach, and he's like, I quit. Oh. He starts to puke up.
Awesome.
The bookkeeper starts to say, whoa, there's interference, and he starts to say, bets are no good.
What?
Like and subscribe. I am Gonad Blighter, the strongest and most fearsome warrior of the bunch. But I also have this beautiful and cute pink shirt on. Find out why next time over here in this link. Also, if you want to find out what happened in the previous episode, you can click over here. And then you'll find out. We stream on Twitch. Links down below.